Do you have a plan B?
Plan B is go to the hardware store.
Okay.
That's plan B.
Good thing we still have a car.
Yep.
Turned off
This is the tank off.
the valve.
This is the pump section. We have to cut out a section and push our hose in. Time to get wet. Alright, so we're gonna cut right here, I guess. That's interesting. This is 20 mil hose. Now let's hope it clamps. Okay, and then we're gonna cut right on the A for Spain.
Don't cut more than you need.
I know.
Cut less.
It's gonna fit.
Oh, by the way, this is 3 days before we leave. We're
What
cutting.
are we? T-3?
We're cutting into our water supply. We're out of
And that is
water.
not the sound of our tank emptying right now.
Are you sure?
What's it doing?
It's filling over here.
Is it filling?
Yeah.
That's how much water you have.
So this shows 43%. That's what it shows on the tube. Now it's pouring.
I need the umbrella. Which I happen to have.
Yeah, just go stay there with umbrella. Our lunch is cooking over there on the grill.
Do they have an umbrella?
No, the question is why did they do the grill? Not the umbrella. Is it still lit?
Yeah, I think so.
This is how lunch is done.
Boat lights.
So apparently there's another pipe that we are gonna cut.
Oh yeah.
More-
All the cuts.
More cuts.
More cuts. You gotta get in because I gotta close the door.
Enough with feet now. Both of us over here.
Okay. I'm gonna cut the blue line.
Which is
Cold water.
looks visibly skinnier.
It's you can't see that. There is no way. All right.
I see.
We're gonna close. This is now unpressurized. I'm not doing anything else before I confirm that these fittings work.
Okay.
So we're gonna pressurize the system again.
Turn it off. Hi. No.
Coming from here.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be able to be installed wet, so that shouldn't be an issue. The pipe is clean. Sometimes if you don't insert them far enough, but that's as far as they go. So it's grabbing. All right, turn it on. Off. Yeah. Yeah, they don't seal. Okay.
So Michael went to the store to buy crimping tool and parts and whatever is needed to fix the pipe, the water pipe that he just cut into pieces, because the valve that he bought before did not fit properly. Finally getting some sun and nice sunset after a few days of gray and rainy weather. Tomorrow will be a good day.
Well, we ran out to buy what I was trying to avoid, crimps. Crimp tool, crimp fittings, crimp rings. Total investment $122.
I realized by the time we finish with the water maker, we'll spend more than
More than the boat?
more than the factory install.
Yeah, but it'll be better. Do you want it buried in the engine bay?
It would be
Like
better.
the other ones that we've seen? We're gonna check a valve, and we're gonna check a ring, and we're gonna go see if we can make this work. So how does this work? Okay, no, yeah, that makes sense. Goes like that, perpendicular. Shit. Oh good, there's a release. They're ratchet style, which I'm familiar with from electrical crimps, where they don't let you release until you've fully depressed. So you can't inadvertently release it early. Like if you got to here and thought you were done, you can't stop. You have to click it the last 2 clicks. If you have to open it, there's a manual open. But you shouldn't use that, or if you do use that, you know I didn't complete that crimp completely.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna fit over here.
Let's try again. Okay. Crimp ring. There we go. All right, where do we want to go? I guess I gotta go somewhere in here. Okay, that should be on the barb. As tight as it goes. Close valve, turn water. I didn't buy the crimp removal tool now.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That was another $25.
Okay, hold on. So you're opening the valve now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It arrests the flow. So plan A was to use the John Guest Pro Lock series, which I've used in the past on our last boat. They're a little more expensive, but they push and click. Push to connect. just like for smaller tubes and things. The Watermaker actually uses this style for the 1/4-inch product lines. They're push to connect. The nice feature about these too is that they can be unlocked and taken off if you ever need to service them, replace them, reconfigure things, and they're fully plastic. That was the other reason I wanted these, because there's no metallic components in here. What I realized after I bought everything and got it here and measured the PEX and the valves in comparison to what's on the boat, this undoubtedly is metric standard tubing. It must be. It's not marked. So this is ASTM 1/2-inch PEX, US standard dimension. If you look at it next to this one, this is what's on our boat. Thinner wall. When you measure them, they're nominally 1/2-inch. This stuff is a slightly thinner walled and slightly thinner OD.
I told you right away that it looks thinner.
Yeah, and you can see it by looking at it.
Yep.
So when you put the push to connect fittings on, the O-rings, there's an O-ring in here that slides down over the pipe and sits like this. It doesn't seal this pipe, which is what you saw earlier. We already routed the drain. This is going to go through the same conduit we routed the drain through. It's going to go straight across.
Oh, we routed the drain?
Yeah, we already routed the drain. This one is our drain line that comes in right here into the T that I put in, and it gets run through this gray conduit, which there's an unused conduit back there. So we used it. So that's where we're gonna run the PEX. We're gonna tee this, and then we're gonna go up and over, and that conduit goes to the other side of the other forward locker. It's highly
useful.
versatile.
Versatile.
So this will become, so there is no top or bottom. What you're gonna do, so we're gonna empty it to 0, and we're gonna fill the 5-gallon jug. We're not going to measure in gallons though, because that's not a calibrated or a known jug anyway. And I don't know where to fill it to get to 5 gallons. So we're gonna fill it till it overflows. And we're gonna count number of jugs. That's your measure, number of jugs. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wait till it gets to the bottom, and you're gonna put the number of jugs. You're gonna put a line at the current level, and you're gonna write the Arabic numeral for however many jugs are in the tank. Okay? And so somewhere in here, you're gonna be at, say, 8. Then here you're gonna be at 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Once we get to the 100%, then I need a line at, not number of jugs, I need a line that says full, F, 100. It's actually going to be somewhere in here.
Really?
Yeah, it's not going to go to the top.
It's not going to go to the top?
No, the tanks are going to end somewhere in here.
Okay, let's do this. So we are at 0% right now.
Alright, 2 done.
Okay, I'm gonna mark. That is 2.
Building 6.
Okay, I'm marking 19.
Alright, I'm filling.
Okay. So our tank level shows no percent, as if it's overfilled, and we're just 19 jugs in. I'm gonna mark 20.
I mean, I don't mind standing out there in the rain to finish it, but I don't want to leave the locker open.
Gotta do a little break in our water tank filling because it started raining. And it's already past 12 o'clock, past midnight. I just wanna... Oh, and the things are falling. Oh, it's just a mess. Ooh.
So I'm gonna mark these from the top roughly. So there's 100%. 10 is roughly, or 10 is.
Yep.
There's 50. So so that's 25, 50, and 100 from the top of the tapes. That's your visual cues.